Hello everybody, welcome to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is PES 2017, the Become a Legend mode. And we'll be facing against Brazil, playing for England in this video, as well as Argentina, but first and foremost, Brazil are the first team we'll be facing. So let's see how he got on in this particular match, shall we? I'm on the ground, brilliant. This isn't live, by the way. This is actually something I do know what happens next. But look at this cross. And Harry Kane gets his head to that, and he scores! 1-0 England.
Take the lead.
I've also turned the volume down for the commentators as well, just so you can hear what I'm saying.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Even if I like taking the piss out of the commentators sometimes.
Tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net.
Pushes it out wide.
Unfortunately, we don't keep the lead for very long. William finds Kennedy,
No mistake.
and it's 1-0.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
But yeah, it was a good goal for Kennedy anyway.
Finish to match. Casemiro.
And we all got with a 1-0 draw. And we had more shots, they had just 2 shots, but we both had 2 shots on target, so really we were a bit more wasteful than Brazil were in that regards. Either way, I'm happy with my performance. I got the man of the performance with a 7 rating. And like I said before, our next game was against Argentina. Messi and Aguero together is a scary thought. Imagine that ever happened at Barcelona in real life. It won't happen now, considering how old they are. But it would have been a very dangerous and scary thought to have to face off against something like that every week.
Plays a clever pass. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no
We dictated the lead with this effort thanks to Harry Kane.
moment. Massive goal.
After my through ball found him.
There's already huge
For a combination for the second time in this video. Isn't it
But there are
great?
few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
And we did manage to win this game. This was the last bit of action of the match. And that's it.
And that is that.
And we had more possession, but we had more chances. Another match performance for me. And I'm in the national side. Great, isn't it? But yeah, we're just looking at the end of the season. The club ratings were updated. We were up to 4th place. I'm not showing that, to be honest with you. I just wanted to go ahead and talk about what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go through the league tables and cut competitions around Europe and see where everyone finished in their respective leagues. And really, I just wanted to see what my options could be for my potential move this summer. Barcelona won the Club World Cup. Tottenham managed to beat Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Who could have seen that coming? I certainly didn't. As you remember, Everton beat us on penalties last time out, so that's still a pain in my arse. And Barcelona won the UEFA Super Cup. We were the champions of the Premier League for the second time in 3 years, so that's my second Premier League crown. I might not get a 3rd crown if I was to move on, because I wouldn't be coming back to the Premier League if I was to move. And we did lose the FA Cup final to Man United in a game I didn't play, so potentially, my personal opinion, if I had played, we would have won. That's just my personal opinion. Newcastle and Aston Villa promoted, Newcastle destroying the league in the Championship, but who went up with them as they attempted to, well, go to the Premier League? Bristol City. A bit of a surprise, really. I don't think maybe we could see that coming. But a few years back, maybe 10 or so years ago, they were fighting for the right to be promoted. And we destroyed Man United in the Community Shield, which is why I say if I had played, we would have won the FA Cup final. Juventus won the Serie A title on the last of the season, literally, goal difference as well, as all it separated the 2 teams. And they took over Napoli in the last day of the season, which for me was rather shocking. And it's always good to see something like that happen, honestly. It keeps everyone guessing. And Udinese won the Coppa Italia, so that's a good sign for things to come. And the second tier Italian football saw Bari and Palermo getting promoted. With Bari getting promoted as champions. I think that's how you say the name. I could be wrong. And Brescia got promoted for the playoffs. And Juventus won the Supercoppa Italiana. La Liga saw Barcelona win by 9 points ahead of Real Madrid, who's further 6 points clear of Atletico Madrid, and Bilbao managed to get 4th place and Champions League football next season. And the Copa del Rey saw Atletico Madrid destroy Real Madrid 3-0. Is that a destroy or is that just a good game? Let me know. Could be sort of way. And here's a bit of a shock for you. Sevilla Atletico, the reserve team for Sevilla, won the title in the second tier of Spanish football, which means they won't go up as champions. Amero and Getafe went up instead, and Rayo, who finished in 7th place, won the playoffs. And this is why the top tier, the reserve teams don't go through, promoted to the top tier of Spanish football, and which reserves teams are not eligible to do it. And Supercopa de Español was won by Barcelona 4-2. So it means that Barcelona at least got 2 trophies to their name. Ligue 1 saw Paris Saint-Germain win the league by 24 points. And Bordeaux beat Lille for 2nd place in the last of the season. So that's something you can look at in the future and think this is dominated. Bordeaux did win the Coupe de France though. Paris Saint-Germain were knocked out by them in the semi-final, and they beat Marseille in the final as well. And the second tier of French football saw Dijon and Troyes get promoted automatically. And the Trophée des Champions, Toulouse beat Paris Saint-Germain 3-0. And Eredivisie saw PSV Eindhoven win by a single point ahead of Ajax, with Feyenoord finishing a further 2 points back. That looks like a very tight table, honestly, but the fact no one changed positions tells you what we need to know. And the Dutch Cup was won by Ajax, beating Feyenoord in the final. And Johan Cruyff Shield saw Feyenoord win against PSV Eindhoven in extra time. The Portuguese league saw Benfica win by 16 points ahead of Sporting Lisbon, and Porto only got 4th. They're not in the Champions League next year. What a shocker. Benfica won the Taça de Portugal as well, and they also won the Super Taça, beating Porto 3-0. But I'm now going to go through some sides that have caught my interest. First and foremost, it's Barcelona. Now, as you know, I feel that Barcelona is perhaps one of the greatest teams in history, and I have a lot of respect for what they do and the way they play their football, especially after the Guardiola era. I think they've done quite well to adapt to losing him. I think the fact that he did so well with them tells me all I need to know about them. But if I was to join, I'll probably move to the right midfielder, just to adapt. Another club I was looking at was Atletico Madrid, but then I decided I wasn't that impressed by them. Antonio Griezmann and Thomas Müller, I would have put them in the striker positions. It has second strikers at least anyway. But apparently they don't want to do that, and for me that ruins the experience, because there are 2 players I would love to join and play with. Real Madrid, though, well, this is a team I would be happy to join. Luka Modric, Isco, and it just looks so good, doesn't it? Ronaldo and Bale as the 2 wingers, Morata taking Benzema's place in the striker's position as well. I would not be against joining them at all. This is one team looking at with keen interest. Paris Saint-Germain, I did consider this as a possibility, but I decided it wasn't for me. I mean, they've got a very good side, no doubt about that, but honestly, it's more the defensive midfielder and the 2 attacking midfielder roles being so far down the field. Inter Milan looked at it, instantly turned my nose up at it. Juventus, though, intrigues me a little bit. It's more the formation than anything else that actually intrigues me, but I wouldn't be against joining them. With Contrado and I can't actually say his name. The graphics are really bad for me, sorry. But yeah, the team's very good, and it looks like I can really get myself into it and enjoy. So who knows, maybe I'll go there this season. Napoli I considered, but I decided against as well because of the quality in midfield. Roma though, this is a team that interests me a lot. Because of some of the players I'll be playing with, Strootman, and really, it's Totti that's caught my interest because he's a regen now. A 16-year-old regen, and he's going to improve time and time again. So yeah, Francesco Totti, 16 years of age, regen, why not join him? Benfica caught my eye as well, but I decided against joining him as well. I wasn't so keen on that for now. But yeah, these are the teams I'm going to look at. Barcelona, Real Madrid, as possible teams I'm going to join in this transfer window next summer. Juventus as well included to this list. And the final team is Roma. So, I'm going to give you an option. Choose my next team for me. Stay at Man City. Go to Barcelona. Go to Real Madrid. Go to Juventus. Or go to Roma. Let me know in the straw poll. I'm going to put in the comments below and in the description. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope you like and share this video, and that you will subscribe to my channel. It will really help me out a lot. So anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.